Hi, my name is Silke Johnson. I'm an EFT master trainer from Germany. And with this tap along, I would like to support you to get out of overwhelm and back into the here and now. When our cortisol level is high due to chronic stress, we might experience brain fog, restlessness, concentration issues, pain, and also higher susceptibility to infections. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. It's also called tapping, since we're tapping on acupressure points of the body. Tapping sends a calming signal to our stress center, and therefore it gives our system the possibility to reduce our cortisol level and calm down and reduce physical and emotional stress. Additionally, when we're breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth with a sound, we are also giving a signal to our parasympathetic system, which is responsible for digest and rest, to calm down. So there's an additional calming effect. And this will ground us and give us some release of stress. In this sequence, I'm going to sound the sound woo. You're invited to experience and try out any sound you would like, any sound that might feel relief to you. Could be an ah, it could be an oof. Try it out, it's up to you. Before we start, please take responsibility for your own EFT practice. Since we are in this time of Corona, I ask you, please wash your hands. If you haven't done so yet, then please go and do it now. And even if you have washed your hands and you might not want to touch your face, then just leave out the points, or you can just hover over the points without actually touching. By simply hovering over the points and giving attention to it, you're still having a similar effect than if you would tap actually on the points. Before we start, just maybe place your hands on your chest and observe your breathing. Don't change anything about it. Just observe how the breath is going in and how the breath is going out. If you would make a guess right now, how intense that overwhelming part of you might be right now on a scale from 0 to 10, with 0 having the lowest stress level and 10 having the highest stress level, how high would that overwhelming part be right now? If you like, take a note and write it down. Then I invite you to tap with me. And I will announce the points. So if you feel comfortable, just follow me. And I invite you to keep your eyes open for this sequence. I'll introduce the points first to you so you know what we're going to tap on in case you haven't experienced EFT yet. So we take the side of our hands. We tap with either side on the side of the hand. Doesn't matter which side you're taking. On top of the head. And I usually take 2 fingers. And there you can take both hands or you can just take one hand. Inside the eyebrow, just where the eyebrow is starting. On the side of the eye. Underneath the eye. Under the nose. On the chin, in that little groove on the chin. The collarbone. And underneath the arms, that's about 4 fingers underneath your armpit. Okay, we'll start with the side of the hand. Just observe your breathing. Let your breath come. And breathe in through your nose and breathe into your belly. We take a breath in together, and with the sound, we breathe out. We do it again. Breathing in. And we do it a third time. On top of your head. Breathing in and sounding out with the woo or any sound you chose. Woo. Inside the eyebrow. Woo. Side of the eye. Woo. Underneath the eye. Woo. Underneath the nose. Woo. Underneath the mouth or on the chin. Woo. Collarbones. Woo. Under the arms. Woo. And I invite you to place your hands back on your heart center, on your chest. And just sense, how is that overwhelming part right now on a scale from 0 to 10? Notice. Whatever number it is, please write it down. And we'll go for another round. You can just repeat what I'm saying. Even though I'm feeling this overwhelming part, I allow myself to breathe and be safe in the here and now. We do that 3 times, so 2 more times. Even though I'm feeling this overwhelm right now, I allow myself to breathe and be safe in the here and now. And 1 more time. Even though there's this overwhelming part of me, I allow myself to breathe and be safe in the here and now. Top of the head. Breathing in and sounding out. Woo. Inside eyebrow. Woo. Outside the eye. Woo. Underneath the eye. Woo. Underneath the nose. Woo. On the chin. Woo. Collarbones. Woo. Under the arms. Woo. And then place your hands on your heart center again and sense how intense that overwhelming part is now. And take a note of that as well. If you're still at a 5 or higher, I invite you to repeat a few more rounds of this, of tapping, breathing, and sounding. And then I invite you to go to the next step with me. Between your little knuckle, pinky finger knuckle, and ring finger knuckle, there's this little denture just below it. And we're tapping this point. It's called the gummet point. And you can leave your hand on your chest for that while you're tapping. And while you're tapping, turn your head slowly to the left and follow with your eyes. And breathe in calmly. And then slowly follow back to the middle with your eyes in your head. And slowly turn to your right, calmly breathing and follow with your eyes. And return to the center. And then only follow with your eyes to your left. And come back to the center. And only go with your eyes to the right. The head stays steady. And come back to the center. And then you can release your hands. And look around your room, your area, and see if you find anything in your favorite color. I found something just on the wall. And then please feel your feet on the ground, how it supports you. Feel your sit bones on the chair if you're sitting, or on whatever surface you're sitting on. And then take one hand to the opposite shoulder, the other hand to the other side, and give yourself a nice hug and feel hugged and protected. And yeah, I invite you to feel safe in the here and now. Thank you very much for tapping with me. If you would like to know more about EFT, and if you would like to download the free manual, please go to www.eftinternational.org. Have an awesome day. Thank you.